you doing? All you legends out there. My name is Raff. This is Kyle, aka the Beer Buddy. We are the two dudes who talk music. From the title and from the fucking title of the channel. That's us, the two dudes, eh? Yeah. And look, we are here with another reaction video for you. But before we dive into that, we did recently launch a Patreon channel. So if you like what we do here, feel free to pop over there. Consider chucking us a couple bucks a month just to help out with some of the production costs and the time and money and effort that goes into all this stuff. Help improve the quality of the stuff that we're giving you guys on the channel. But if not, that's totally fine. Look, we realize cost of living's tight for everybody. Thank you very much for even watching the videos. We do appreciate that.
It.
We have reaction videos every Monday and Friday and Wednesdays as well if there's lots of cool stuff coming out. We have the podcast on Thursdays along with the quick question quarter and get in the bin on the weekends. But that's all you need to know about that stuff because we're going to get into the reaction video right now.
Mm-hmm.
Now, look, I know a lot of the time mostly we do metal and rock focused stuff, but we are rap fans in case you didn't fucking notice. We had an N9ne one on the channel kind of recently.
If it didn't get copyright struck.
If it didn't get copyright struck, fucking who knows? Who knows? If you didn't see it, if it's not there, then fucking that's what happened. But hey, we're here today with another reaction video for you. This is N9ne and EKOH. I'm a big N9ne fan.
Yeah,
if you've been watching the channel for a while, I'm a big N9ne fan. And we are here today to do EKOH and N9ne's latest track, which I think it came out a couple of weeks ago at the time of recording. But look, I haven't heard it. You haven't heard it. We haven't seen the thing. This is a film clip. I don't know how involved the film clip it's going to be, but let's get into it. This is EKOH and N9ne with Nobody Like Me.
Yeah, what's goody? Flow state, I'm at home writing rhymes in my hoodie. Yeah, fully in the game, I ain't really trying to play with you rookies. Like I don't need no one, solo in this bitch, I've been moving at light speed. It's a shame everybody in the game wanna hate, but there ain't nobody like me. Ay, cause I'm a hooligan shooting and never rooted in independence, defending anyone who is in the vicinity. Enemies are plenty, I'm set and ready. And me and Take is the equivalent to a Jason and Freddy. Gently on the mic, I'm gonna get another one and put in the zeitgeist. Turning a fucking hate around like telling them hi bye. Getting a hype, give me the mic, jumping the mind, one of a kind, fucking ice.
Man, there is something like N9ne does all the product, like all the tracking and writes the beats and stuff like that, doesn't he?
I don't know if he makes all his own beats or if he like licenses them, has people do them for him or whatever. But you know,
he's got a consistent producer because they flow in so much of a similar sort of way.
This is the thing I love though, like when they switch up the flow. You know, when you listen, for those of you that maybe aren't as familiar with rap. And you're more in like the rock and metal realms, right? You know when they got a cool guitar solo? You know, it's in the midst of a really cool guitar solo and they're doing one rhythm and then they switch up the rhythm to something else, you know, because you don't want the same rhythm the whole way through, right? Like that just gets boring. You don't just want unless you're fucking unless it's One by Metallica or whatever. But anyway, but even that switches it up because it does that for a while and then it changes the vibe, right? When they switch up the flow in a rap, I feel it the same way. It's like you're just getting used to what they're doing, or when they change the groove on a really cool riff, you know, it's like it's the same thing. It just makes you rhythmically feel it differently. It keeps your attention, and I like it. You know, he's like was doing one flow, and then he switched it up and was putting like the and it switches it up again and does the different stuff. I love that. That's really, really cool.
This rolling R's, how people are using the rolling R to sort of join sentences and, you know, like it's fucking really good. One thing I really dig about techno is just how heavy the bass runs through your body. Like when those real bassy parts come in, it's just, and look, you know, if you don't mind a bit of the old Devil's Lettuce and stuff like that, this is the stuff you want to be listening to because it just runs, it does something to you on like a molecular level or some shit. It feels really weird. It's cool. But you know, anyone that every time N9ne is working with someone, you know, it's going to be like, you know, their lyrical value and their flow is going to be at a different.
N9ne has been doing it for got to be getting close to 40 years now. I feel like it's coming up. It's easily over 30. Easily over 30. And I'll be honest, I don't think he gets the respect he deserves in conversations about the best of all time.
Well, to be fair, I've never actually heard him being brought up in a conversation.
This is what I mean. Like, he deserves to be mentioned in those conversations because he has just been on the grind his whole career, constantly growing, constantly improving, constantly getting better, trying to do different shit. Like, he's done tracks with like rock and metal people to get a bit of crossover there. And he's much like, you know, how we talked about Ice-T in the Body Count reaction recently. Yeah. He's just gone, you know, I'm just going to do what I want to fucking do.
Has he been independent for those 40 years?
For the vast majority of it, I think.
Well, there's the exact reason, man.
You know, like I don't recall him being signed to a major label. He obviously started Strange Music, which is his own label, and has just gone gangbusters with that. So, like, but this is what I mean. Like,
but you even look at his presentation too. He doesn't present himself as a typical rapper.
But his legacy in rap is way more than most people are going to realize until it's way too late. And it's a little bit like in rock and metal, we talk about bands like,
you could even say like Anvil. Remember Anvil?
Yeah, like band. Your favorite band's band, like your favorite band's favorite band, right? There's some bands that musicians get. There's some bands that most of their fans are musicians, right? And
so he's like writing rap for the rappers.
But this is what I mean. Like, he's not like ghostwriting for anyone. But I'm like,
no, not like that. But like how
yeah. But like the like all of the people that are in the conversation for the GOAT, I guarantee you, they're fans of Tech.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, they are fans of Tech N9ne. I think he deserves more respect and more credence in the conversation around best of all time, because when it's all said and done, I really think that his catalog will speak to it. But look, we've talked a lot for only having 39 seconds on the thing, so let's get back to the video and the song. But yeah.
Son, ooh, y'all could be watching but never know my struggle when I came from the gutter that I've been trudging through, sticking to my guns that I never carrying one, and look at me and all my comic book rappers is turning money. I decided to be up on another level, kill the angels, friended all my devils, drive I got us more like twisted metal. I am not an artist, I'm a vessel. Music easy trying to maintain, but I'm having harder times trying to stay sane. Got the magic with the pen like my name's strange. I don't give a fuck, let me say it with a straight face. Got no switch fans like Acast, my rap bag getting so packed my pants sag was laughed at back before the followers and stats match. But I'm a bloody savage and the best in this bitch, period, 10 packs. Hold the beat, I need a gas mask. Hey, they're studying me in the stool, I'm a lab rat. My worst day, you like half that. Trying to get up in my head, that's a fat chance. Yo, going to the monthly a million. Talking about the positive.
The way this beat...
Bro, can you just hear that with a big chunky 8-string guitar just following that? Like,
I can.
Just...
Well, they had the kind of synth, the dirty synth kind of in there a little bit as well, and I'm like...
It really thickened it out.
Like... This is what I mean, like the way that the flow changes over the beat, but then the beat is like kind of going in and out with different sounds and layering it and just sort of evolving and changing as it flows through the song is really complementing each other quite nicely. So
he's a fucking this EKOH guy's really wow.
He's a beast, man. He's a beast.
Unassuming white boy. I love it.
You know what though, man? Like, what is it? It's the new like thing. These like fucking Pete Davidson style like dirty white boys.
Yeah.
The dirty white boy rapper.
I mean, you even think about it. It's like when you go to a hardcore show, if the guitarist has glasses on and looks like a nerd, you know that is going to be the heaviest set you're ever going to see.
Yeah, exactly. That's like the new thing in kind of the trend, I guess, in rap recently is these kind of dudes. They've been emboldened. They've been emboldened by Yellow Wolf and Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah. Oh,
it's all right. I know I said the forbidden name. Let's keep going. I'll probably piss some people off with that one. Let's go.
Hey, if Machine Gun ever wants to come in,
don't talk to him. Don't say his name again, please.
Since I ain't talking to listening, running till I get it to the top and not giving in. Gotta be a reason for the life I've been missing, and I've been living in a bubble. I guess that's how I guess, and nobody wants to play with you because you're a threat. But I really think I would love to grab a shovel and bury the competition and critics with all the thoughts that keep me up and grinding, ready to end it. I'm gone. Who want it like me? Go run it like me. Nobody like me. Y'all run it like me. Go run it like me. Not
going a bit of a singing tone.
Go run the ID. Yo, what did I see? Nobody like me. Y'all run it like me. Go run it like me. Not fucking likely.
Tech Nina, nobody like me, I'm in orbit city like I was jet screamer. The money make them wanna hate me cause they know it gets greener. That'll make them like me no more, discontinue like that Zima. This is not a drill and no testing, sucking up with flows in my sleep, I got some a wet dream. Some of them want me to go away, what the threats mean, huh? Literally lousy loser like you're the best thing. Putting a load of tech in your life, you drive wrong. Especially when destiny invites the night comes. That's a be necessity when trying to night guns. Speed heavily next to me on the mic, no Tyson. Considering the bigger dream is bitters delivering. The bitters seem to be quitters and jitter when hitters sing. Trigger withering streams of the givers of littering. Scissoring, gibberish committer.
Man, I love that hype man MC call and response shit. It just like, man,
Chopper. It's the Chopper shit, man. It's worldwide choppers, baby.
Man, it just like it fires you up. It just fires you up. I'm just sitting in my room. It's a Friday night. I'm chilling, but I'm fired up.
Yeah, a hard beat, hard beat like that, and some heavy and some good flows on top of it. Man, nothing better. And I'm sorry, I know there's this whole thing of like songs having a fucking hard beat to trick people into liking the song. Did you take the beat out and have that as a cappella? That's still fucking badass.
Yeah. When you can use your voice like a guitar. I love that auto-tune part. That little bit of auto-tune, the way when N9ne came in, it had that slight bit of auto-tune on it, just to really marry it up. Like,
I mean, that's what I mean. Like, he's so quick, he's so eloquent. He's a chopper with the best of them. This is what I mean. The dude deserves fucking respect.
I'd love to ask some like big time rappers, it's like, why isn't he in the conversation? There has to be a reason why.
I don't know if it's unit sales and they're looking at it from going, okay, it has to be people that have like been chart toppers for them to consider them in that thing, or like, to me, when you're talking about greatest of all time, and yes, I realize two white boys from Australia talking about the greatest rappers of all time is
the most asinine shit ever.
Probably. But I think that for me, any conversation around the greatest of all time, album sales, I don't think can come into it. I think it has to come down. I think it has to be based on skill and ability and the quality of what they produce, which is not necessarily indicated by album sales and stream numbers.
But then when you think about it though, N9ne would probably be one of the only sort of rappers in the last 40 years that's had a career that long that hasn't stepped into the celebrity side of things. He's never really
I think it's.
Do you know, like when we talk about Snoop and shit like that, they've done everything.
But like, I don't. This is what I mean. Like, this is why I see it's kind of silly for us to be talking about some of these things. And I get it. There's going to be people that are going to
please educate us, please.
About it. But like, there's a lot of elements of rap and hip hop culture that we are not across. That's fine.
If you could tell us why he's not in the conversation, if
anyone knows, please tell us. I mean, my suspicion is that it's going to be primarily due to unit sales. that he just hasn't sold it nearly as much as some the people that are usually in the conversation there. But I
Which,
don't
if that
think,
is a metric that is measured, then that is
but
fair.
I don't think that should be as a factor. You know what I mean? I don't think that should be a factor with it. But anyway, we're getting tangential again. Let's get back. I want to enjoy this this shit.
Okay, you know I got this rap shit. Going against the God you cast it in ashes. How I handle rappers galactic. The masses feeling my energy is magic and empathic. Meticulous and Giancarlo Esposito. Comic construct, no sex a hero. A gifted this a Don Sorrow set to zero. Wickedness ridiculous. Your mom started next to Negro. Beast mode just the least older. You don't want the reload of the pistola. Never choking these soldiers, no recola. Guess I'm about to be Joe, just a beat cobra. Where the fight's at? Kansas City and Chirac. Midwest killers, a Venus flytrap for niggas who high cap. Nobody like me, I like raps, I like whack. They don't wanna see if I'm like that. This is special. Somebody to step your levels up and press on the pedal. With the tech and echo, never to rap with the devil. We celestials that go wet your neck if you heckle. Give me fuel, give me fire. I'm chopping them up and looking any fool in the eye. Hippity hop, giant other dudes in the high. Kill them all in my age, flipped as a cool 25.
Who want it like me? Go run it like me. Nobody like me. Y'all want it like me? Go run it like me. Not fucking likely. Go run the ID. Y'all want it? I see. Nobody like me. Y'all want it like me? Go run it like me. Not fucking likely.
Bro,
Man.
I could see what's gonna happen now.
That's a hype track, man. I'm just like,
Bro, bye, baby. Have a good day at school. Yeah, okay. Get in the car on my own. This is coming on.
Yeah.
Drive it home, and I'm getting my fucking day going.
yes. Oh,
Dude.
man. That was fucking sick.
Look, you know, if a hard beat is if anyone's going to be pissed off and say, oh, it's just a hard beat and you're going to go down that track, well, good on them for making a hard beat that resonated with me. They won.
Look, here's what I mean when I talk about like using a hard beat to trick people, right? Is like
Excuse me.
that is something criticism that's usually leveled, from my understanding, is usually leveled at like mumble rappers.
Oh, okay.
They don't really say anything, right? They say nothing. They don't really, or they what they say is like they got bad flows. They mumble rap. They don't say nothing, and then they've just got like it's just a hard beat, and people like the song because it's a hard beat, and that's really it. That had a hard beat and amazing flows, which is infinitely better. And there's nothing wrong. I don't think you can criticize that for having a hard beat because because it's not relying on the hard beat to make up for not having flows.
Okay.
That's like, that's my thing. That's where I'm coming from with that. Like that was amazing. Like that is a perfect example of like what Tech9ne is capable of. The switching up the flows, the back and forth on the rhythms, the weaving his rhymes in and around themselves and each other, as well as around all the elements of the beat, is just. I listen to a lot of the people that they talk about being, the greatest of all time, and I don't hear them doing that in nearly the same degree that he's able to do it. To my ears.
Not that much.
To my ears.
Not that much. Yeah.
Like I'm a bass player. I'm very like rhythm focused on stuff, so that's probably like that's where I'm sitting and why I enjoy a lot of that type of rap, where they're playing with the rhythmic elements of it, But that's my take on it. I dig it.
Dude,
I dig it.
Dude, that was a booty shaker. That had lyrical, just
straightforward killer song. The film clip was fairly straightforward. Like just the two guys performing the clip with some interesting sort of overlays and footage.
Yeah, great call and response. I love that. Love that hype shit. Just when it builds in, played perfectly. Look, for a guy that doesn't really regular on the rap, I'm very much regular on this on Tech9ne.
I could see that being like a wrestling entrance or a boxing entrance. Someone coming out for MMA with it or something. And
if you're in a band and you're really smart and you're playing a heavy metal band, you should thicken this song out just a little bit more.
There was definitely some spots where that would have been where I could feel that, man.
Tasty riffage in there, but look, it didn't need it. It's not, when I hear shit like that, like obviously because I come from like a metalhead standpoint, it almost feels like they wrote a heavy metal trap song and then just went, okay, now we're going to take out the guitars and we're going to rap over it.
A little bit. You could, yeah. could potentially
But that's just from my musical. That's just like for some reason, just when I listen to music, I'm always trying to find a way to flick some metal in there somewhere.
Yeah,
that'd sound good heavy.
We're thinking about it. We always think about it. It that way. All right, time to give it a score, my friend.
Fuck, man, that was
out
fucking
of 10.
10.
You give it a 10? Okay,
dude. Look, for me, it's like I don't know enough about rap to sort of criticize it. It ticked all my naive white boy boxes. Look, so I'm stoked.
Look, that's very, very fair. I'm gonna go 9 out of 10 just because. But you feel me? I'm gonna cop a bit of flack for this, just because it was verse chorus done. Like I feel like. Look, maybe that's all it needed to be. I don't know. I just structurally, to me, that feels like not the. I don't. No, fuck it. 10 out of 10. I'm being nitpicky with it. I'm being too nitpicky. I'm going to give it 10 out of 10. I think it's
ticked all my boxes. It was fuck solid as fuck. But then everything that we've sort of done with N9ne,
he's always good. He's always good. Yeah. I don't think he misses. I don't think he really misses these days. Like a fine wine just gets better with age.
Oh yeah,
But anyway,
that would be a great whiskey, N9ne, or a great wine, N9ne.
But that gives us a 10 out of 10 on this one, which means
this is fucking awesome.
Yes, it is. Let us know what you think down in the comments. If we were way off base talking about any of the stuff we're talking about.
Which we were.
Yell at us, please, because it's probably going to be a fucking thing. Yell at us down in the comments for not knowing what we're talking about. If you like the video,
how do we ever know if you're not going to correct us?
If you like the video, give it a like. If not, downvote the shit out of it. As we mentioned earlier, we do have the Patreon if you really, really enjoy it and you want to consider kicking us a couple of bucks a month to help boost the content on the channel. You obviously the YouTube follow button, YouTube subscribe button down there, notification bell, all the happy signals to YouTube. But look, thank you very much for watching. I have been Raff. This is Kyle, aka the Beer Buddy. I don't know if you can hear that. That's a plover flying past outside my fucking window. And that was EKOH and N9ne with nobody like me. And thank you for watching. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Stay cool. Peace out.